Hello guys. Alright, today is our first course on UI UX design, and I'm going to share with you a nice portfolio that we are going to design together. And let's go. Yes, so that is what we have, what we are going to build today, guys. And you guys can see we have a clean design. Yeah, we are going first of all to let me go through the design first, and then I will go one by one, step by step, and share with you guys how we are going to build this wonderful portfolio. As you can see, we have nice wonderful hero section, and then we have this sidebar. Yeah, as you can see, we have this nice image that I'm going to share with you how we cut all these things. And then first of all, we are going to see our social improve from the how many project, how many winning award, happy client, year experience. Are going to display them in the nice way. We are going to respect all about the space between, and I will jump in this nice clean showcase your services. In my case, I just choose UI UX design, product design, and motion graphics. And then here you will, as you can see, or I will show you, don't worry, you will go step by step how we cut all this nice background and then create this nice shape. And then we have also this showcase of your experience and this call to CTA call action, which is contact me, as you can see, with the nice contrast with the colors. And then we'll jump here to the logos. Here you can share, you can put your partner. So basically the portfolio can add up your personal portfolio or company portfolio. Yeah, and also I'm going to share with you how we can make this nice interaction hover. As you can see, with this nice, also basically in this section you'll showcase your work. Then as guys, don't worry, it's really easy to do, and I will share with you. I will go together and go step by step. All right, as you can see, it's really smooth animation. It's too easy, don't worry. And then we have our testimonial section with the nice shadow. And then at the end also, because the portfolio, the main purpose of the portfolio is bringing the HR, the recruiter, to get in touch with you, you know. So that the things. And I just discovered also that we didn't add the hover state here, so I will do it with you guys. And then we have this nice footers that you can give a quick access to the user, that whenever they click to the service, they go to the specific service, about, and works. Yes, so that is what we are going to build today together, guys. Let's jump in. All right, so now we are going to start from scratch, guys. I mean from scratch. I'll share with you also how I structure my Figma space. So first of all, I'm going to change the name by saying, okay, portfolio. You can name it as anything you want, guys. Yeah, so first of all, I'm going to create a pages. You can just create a page by clicking on the page section here, and you can rename it. First, I will have my cover. After the cover, I will have design. Then I will have component section. I will also have archive. Yeah, because we really need archive sometimes as designer, you know. You need to go to archive, then work and come up with a nice idea, and then you can bring it to the design section. All right, so I'm not happy with this background black, too dark. can just maybe try to make something like this. All right, yeah. So guys, this is how we are going to do. First of all, I will choose my I'll choose the frame. You can access the frame here. You can access the frame here, and as you can see, we have also the shortcut, which is F. So this is that is what I'm going to use mostly in this section. I use most of the time in the I'm using most of the time the shortcut, and you can see also the shortcut when I publish this video. Anytime I use the shortcut, I'm trying to do my best to put it for you and explain you guys. All right, so we're going to, when you press the F, you will see this side menu, sidebar, and you can choose which device you want to design for. So mostly I'm go with the desktop. Okay, when you click the desktop, you will have this frame here, which I like to name. Automatically you see we have this desktop here, so I would like to name it as maybe I can say home sometimes if I have many screens, and then for now I can just say portfolio, so it can be quickly easily for me to find it in the search bar in this side. Alright guys, so before we start, I would like to tell you that if you want to see your design clean, you need to really focus on grade, using the grade, and also not only the grade can help you not only for consistency, but the grade can help you guys to have nice alignment on this. So to access to the grade section, you have this section here. We have layout grade, and then you can just press the plus button, and then as you can see now, okay, let me just do Control Z to get back. You guys will see how the things is. Okay, I will close this, sorry. Then we have a white bar. Okay, now I click, you see this small, it's showing me pixel by pixel everything. So mainly before even we create the grade, by default we are just seeing a blank things, but when you really zoom in, you guys can see that we have this one pixel, because the whiteboard is mainly what they call it, most of the is pixelated. Okay, so now we are going to choose we are going to setting our grade. When you press in this icons, then you will have this section which is grade, and then you just click on it. When you press on it, you have column, row. Okay, let's go one by one. When you click columns, this is what we have, and then when you select row, and then we have it in row. But in this tutorial, I'm going to use the column, guys. Then I will like to continue with the 12 because it's desktop version. I will use the 12 version. Sorry guys, I'm going to use the 12 column, I mean. And then the margin, I will use maybe 24. Okay, no, 24, 64. I use 64, yeah. Okay, I'm using 64, I believe. Let me just go back. I think I use more than 64. Okay, let me just assume that I use this 160. All right, I think I'm okay with this. Then my grade, I need 24. Yes. So guys, now that we set up our grade, we need to save it because of the responsibility. We will if you have many pages that you want to really use the component. Okay, I will just I will show you how you create a component, because this is component of grade. Okay, you can just press this icon and press the plus buttons. You can just name it. Okay, I like to say all the time like desktop. If it's mobile, I say mobile. If it's here, you can add some description, but I keep it like this, guys. When you create it, you see we have it. For example, now I want to go to add another screen. Okay, I don't need to go back again, redo the settings only. I just need to click on these icons and then press to the desktop. Then there I have it. It's too easy, guys. All right, this is not the purpose of this tutorial. So now we're going back to our prototype, and we will see how we structure everything. So now guys, we have this nav bar which contain, we have our logo, we have our menu, and then we have our call action button, which is hire me. Okay, so first of all, we are going to you can use any logo you want, you can use just follow along with me, and let's do it together, guys. So now I'm going to bring the logos. Yes, the logo, guys. So now I already have my logo. I just passed my logo somewhere here. Okay, let me just paste my logo, then I will place it here. So you can use any logo you want, guys. Sorry. Now I'm going to set up also my typeface, the one I'm going to use in this tutorial. I'm using the Poppins typeface, and then I will set also all the font I want to use. So it will be really helpful, even though sometimes it's during when you are going through the design, then you realize that this font size, you really need to fix it. Okay, let's choose the font size type font, which is Poppins. By the way, Poppins is free, so you can use it. You don't need anything to worry about it. Okay, let's see. We have home. Yeah, and then we have home, and we have home, about us, service, and works. Okay. So guys, I shared you also. This is the normal way. I shared with you also how I create my nav bar. This is the most normal way. We have about us, then we have so basically how I'm copying it, I'm just pressing Alt. If you are in PC, you have Alt Shift. If you are in Mac, you can use Option Shift to drag and copy anything you want in this Figma. Then we have work. Yeah, I believe. Then maybe we have okay, let's see. We have work, service. Yeah, work will come after. Okay, then we have services. All right, so guys, we have our 4 menu. So now we are going to focus on the space between, guys. The space between is I can say it's depend how you want to do the things. So basically many people have the way they use the space between. I'll show you 2 of the most case that I use. For example, I can just come here in this section and then press the tidy up. In this tidy up, as you can see, okay, let me just control Z. What is going on that my control Z not working? Okay, for some reason my control Z is not working. Oh, okay. Yeah, so then as you can see, now it's coming back, right? Then when you press this tidy up, then it's adjust the space, and you can manage the space here. So assume that I say, okay, I need 100 space between. This is how it's going to look. And also as I said, for the space between, you can adjust it as you want. Now let me frame them. I'm going to frame them by just going to frame section. I like also to really name everything here. I can say just nav menu. You can name it as much as you want. All right, so now let me see how much I'm going to give it. Let me just jump in my design. It look like I give it something around 50. Yeah, agree. Yeah, I think 50 is too much. Maybe 44. Yeah, 44. I'm okay with that. So guys, as you can see, when I frame it, now that I add a space, it goes out to the frame. we have this feature on Figma that you can just resize to fit. When you press it, it will automatically take the normal size. Okay, so now we are going to adjust the alignment with this. We are going to use the alignment section, which is align vertical center, guys. Then now we have it aligned. So what we have left, what we really have left is our call action button, which is here. Okay, so by doing so, I'll just come at the end here, and then we can use the rectangle, which is the shortcut is R. And as I told you guys, I would like also to use the shortcut, so I'm pressing R. I will have my rectangle that I can use 48. Now we are going to give the value of border radius. I give 50. Yeah, all right, let me just reduce a little bit the size. All right, okay, I think now is the time. Okay, you need to focus on also alignment, guys. I think now is the time to go to check the value of this. You can use any color you want, guys. Let me just try to guess. This is it. Yeah, I'll use this color. So this is our primary color. You are going to do the same things as you did for the grade, and then just save it here. You can just give it this is how I name my component. I get this colors. Okay, I have color and then slash, then I can just give it primary, yes, and then there you go, we have our primary color. So I will use the same text here. You can just copy, Control C, and then come here, or you can do the same things, Alt Shift. When you select the text, Alt Shift, and you can bring it here, so it will adjust the alignment that you have already. As you can see, guys, we have it at the back to the button, so you can just press the right click and come to send it, bring it to front. Okay, when you bring it to front, we have it here, but unfortunately is still black. For the contrast, we need to put it white. Yeah. So now here, this is the place we can write hire me. Okay, so we need to really make it in the middle. All right, so now here I'll just use the shortcut of frame, making it frame. If you come frame selection, we have Shift Command G. Okay, so I like to use the shortcut. Now that I already used the shortcut, you see I have the frame here, so I will say button. This is how I name my button, hire me, so it can be easy. So why is important to us to name our frames is that when you are looking for something here, okay, let me just show you guys. For example, I'm looking for the nav bar. Yeah, as you can see, by when I write nav bar automatically, so assume that you have 100 of a screen, it will guide you directly to the specific component you are looking for. All right, so let's make sure that we have nice alignment here. As you can see, Figma add this feature, which is in this side. You can just press this 3 dot. Because of what? Because this one we have a different component. This is different. This whole is one frame. This one is whole frame. So you take it as 3 element, right? If you have even 10, it will show you this three line, vertical line. You can just press off them and it will adjust everything. Yeah. So in some case, some people like having the menu on the side. Some people like to have it close to the to the logo. Sorry. So it's all depend on what you really want. In this case, I would like to leave it here. So guys, I'm going to group all of them together. I'm going to group them with the Shift Command G. Then I will just call it my header. Okay, my header. You can call it anything you want. Guys, now we have our, as you can see, now we have, oh, sorry guys, I forgot the icons. I forgot we have a nice icon here. which will guide us to push this one a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, is frame. If it's frame, you are going to resize it just like that. It will be difficult. So to access something quickly in the frame, you just press command and select the component you are looking for. Now I can just adjust it as much as I want, but still the frame is here. If you remember, I told you can resize to fit. Okay, this resize to fit will help you to quickly adjust the frame. Now I'm going to move this guy a little bit, and then let's use in this design you can use different library as you want for the icons. We have Iconify, we have Material UI, you have many, but in this case let's use the Iconify plugin. So you can just go to the plugin here. Okay, let's go back here and then press in the search bar. Okay, if you come by default, you come to the component, then you press plugin, and then you can just search for Iconify. When you press to the Iconify, you can just save it. For me, I already saved it, so it's removed from the save it. I already saved it. You don't need. You can just run, and then Iconify is free library of icons. You can search anything you want. So we are looking for something. I can say message. So when you write what you want, you just press enter. So you have this different messages. Is depend what you are looking for. And then you can also, I believe, if you say chat, yeah. So as you can see, it's all depend how you search your thing. Sometimes you can write something you think is not there, but is there is only because of the word you use to search. Okay, let me just use this one. Also, one more thing, if you are using icons, you need to choose, are you using a fill icon or a stroke icon? Like, so it's all depend. This is the fill icon, this is already filled, all these things is filled, so it's supposed to be an across your design. It should be filled or not. As you can see here, all these icon, all the icon is stroke, all the icon is stroke. So if you decide to use something filled, you need to use filled everywhere, guys. All right, so let's use this one for icons. So by default, when you select every time you select on Iconify, this is how it works. I press on it, it brings me here. It can ask you to choose the size you want. For example, let me say 32, let me say just 24 by default. So it's depend. And then you can come here. As you can see here, we have different palette logo by default, but this is from your document. This one is the one we create. If you want this, and this one is from Figma itself, FigJam. This is the one the most people use. This gray is the default one. Yeah, so basically they make it easy for you. You can use anything you want. You can also decide to don't use choose any color after in the design. When you upload it, you can change. Now I'm going to use the white version because this is what I'm going to use, and then you can just press import. So the problem with Iconify, it will not place it most of the time in the frame you are sometimes. So for example, now as you guys can see, it's here, but it's in the back. You can just press anyway. We already finished with this. You can just press here and then and bring to front. Yeah, now we have it. Now we have our nice message. It to look like it's too big. So how you can reduce it is just come here and link all the sizes together, and then we can just reduce it by 18. Okay, now I'll select it. It's already in frame now, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, I like to use the alignment all the time, guys. You need to focus also. Let me group these guys, maybe 8, yeah, and then frame them so I can align it. All right, nice. So this is what we have as our header. Now that our header is done, guys, let's jump in section. So here we have two column. We have two column version because every website have different section. Here we have two column. We have our content section column, and we have our this illustration and image section. So how we are going to do it? We can just start dividing our columns. We will take, for example, we have already 12, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then you need to also take care of the space between them. Okay, this one take the whole 6 section, and this one take only 5. Nice. All right, this is how we are going to do it. I'm going, so by the way, I forget to save my also the font size. You can also save it. You can just press the same icons and then come here. I like to make the text, this is a 14, this we have 14 regular. Okay, sorry, we have regular, then 14. All right, so I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to select all these. Okay, and then give them the regular 14. So that means what's the value of it here, that we have the text. So if I wanna, if maybe next feature I want to change, sorry, it's even 16, it should be 14. Yeah, you see now I want to reduce the size to 14. Okay, just reduce it here. As you can see in the design, you can see the text is increasing. That the most value of the component. Everywhere you have this size, you will see it will reduce. Okay, then this guy will come down. No way. Okay, I think I need to check also the space between, which is 8, should be 8. Yeah, then resize fit. Okay, and then we have to make it in mail. You need to also always focus on it to look like, yeah, no worry, the space is okay. Now here we need to make it in the middle because we resize. Yeah, but there is just there is some different space here, which I'm going to use the size fit here. Yeah, good. Then I will bring it a little bit down. Okay, this look nice. Now let's jump into the next section, which is did we write hello, my name is Emily, I'm product designer. All right, so we have hello, my name is Emily, and I'm product designer. I guess this is what we have. Hello, my name is Emily, I'm product designer. Nice to meet you, Emily. Then we will have Emily. Okay, and then you are product designer. You can write anything you want, guys. Okay, guys, so here, as you can see, by default I already select my the component of the font size. So automatically that I start writing something, if I didn't check, it's giving me the one I already saved. Okay, this is from Figma by default. It just help you to quickly decide what you want. So here what we are going to do, we are going to detach this by clicking on these icons. When you come here, you see the hover, we have already detached style. So when you detach it, then you have the full control of it. So I'm going to use 64. Most of the time I use 64 for I think I believe we will have 64 also here. Yeah, have 64, and then let me just adjust it. Maybe, yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, and also I would like to put it bold. Yeah, all right, let me just try to. My name is Emily and I'm product designer. Nice, wonderful. So this is what we have so far, and then this one also we are going to save it. It's really good practice, guys, to save all the time. Don't forget we have text, and then we have you can just headline 64. Okay, now we have our headline. Don't forget we have our this nice introduction which give a really nice view. So now if I'm going to write by default, you see, like all the time that the last text you write, this is what the data of the Figma is going to keep, so that next time when you press, it will just bring it to you, as you can see. All right, so what we are going to do, we are going to write the name. I can say Emily John. Is it John or okay, Jason. Okay, so now here, this is just that are good things with creating a component for the text. You just press here and then choose what you are looking for, and done, guys, we have it right there. And then maybe a little bit at the top, closer, and then the alignment should be this one should be at 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then this one maybe 1 pixel. It's really important. Now we need to just change the. All right, this is what we have so far. Wonderful. One more things, guys, I just have most of the time when you are doing design, there is that color black, the white color. This is the most things, like I believe always we are going to use them in our design in most of the case. So we already have the black here, but I forget to just I forget to add it. You just press on the icon, this icon, and then just press the plus button. So we are going to do color / black, and then we have the black. Now we are looking for the white one. I believe my background here is white. Okay, thank you. Then you just press the same things, do the same things, guys. So you will see really the value of using this style component. So now that we are done with this, I'm thinking the space between here, is it okay? Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. Then we'll have our nice call action here. So also one more thing, what we are going to do, guys, let's take this button. Okay, let's go together in the component section, and then I will use the same frame here. This is just by my, I will call it how I'm working component. Okay, and then pass this button here, this button. So what you are going to do, we are going to create a component state, different state. So let me I just discovered that I need more space at the like this, yeah, something like this. And then maybe let me just adjust the sizes. Make this one in the middle. Yeah, great. Okay, we good. Now we have this button. Then we press on the create component. When we create our component, and then we create we add the variant. So basically how it's going to, when you add variant, you have different state, because we have disable, we have hover, we have default. So the list goes on, guys. So here, as you can see, this here we have a small button. Okay, this is really small button, and the icon is at the right, and here the icon is at the left. And as you can see, this one don't have any background, it's just a field. If we goes down, we use this one here, then we use also this one here. So what we are going to do, we are going to create, as I said, a really different state. This button, one of them is supposed to be small and one of them is supposed to be, so basically I have 3 buttons. This one this button I need to reduce the sizes. So there is one feature in Figma which is called scale. If you are going, for example, of the frame, now if I'm going to reduce, see, I'm going to reduce the size, but it's not doing anything, only the frame is moving. Okay, let me bring back. When you press K, when you press K shortcut, just press K. In this size you see scale. When you press K, just press the letter K. If you are in laptop or PC, if you are on the, if you are in PC or in Mac, if you press K, you have this scale. So when you have the scale, you are scaling. The nice things with that, it will reduce the size normally. You don't need to go one by one and scale all of them. Okay guys, so let me just keep this one in this size. So now that you finish, you just close it, and then you can just give this variant. This is where you can name your variants. For example, this one is hire me. It take the name of the component by default, the frame by default, sorry. When you press here, variant 2, variant 3. So this variant 2, we are going to set, this is the one with hire me button. So now see that I'm going to give the same name. When I press enter, automatically Figma will set the property and the value of this variant are conflicting. Because of what? Conflicting because we have the same name here. Because we have the same name here. So for me to just avoid this, I can just maybe just change this one by said, okay, this is my default button. Even though I don't think I'm going to use this button, I also just forget something that I need to adjust. Yeah, now it's gone. But first of all, let me introduce you with the auto layout to really help us to adjust the icons and everything. So how the auto layout works, you can just come here. You said auto layout. Basically, before, if you want to move things, you need to come here. See, you need to come here and move these and move this text here. So to avoid this, Figma create us this wonderful feature which is auto layout. You just press on it. When you have auto layout, this is for the whole section. Okay guys, now if I need auto layout on this, because now is only in the biggest in the main frame, now I want to create also frame auto layout for this. You need to again add auto layout. So okay, this is how it's going. Now if I shift this one, automatically see how smooth it is. You don't even need to care about anything guys, just like that. So why I'm showing you this guy, if you see in my design here, the icon is at the left side and here is at the right side. So this is what we are going to fix. Alright, so now that we have this icon here, we have this, so the only button we have left is this one. So what we are going to do in this case, we are going just to remove, I believe, just the background of this. Yeah, we remove this, we don't need it. We still have our button, and then we will use the black color, and then this one we just give it auto layout as we did guys. Now you can just move it as usual, and then we have the icon here. So this one we can call default. Oh sorry, default. Okay, left icon, left. Oh, yeah, you can decide to name your icons, your component, I mean. Okay, left icons, it doesn't matter, but you just need to have your own style guys. Okay, now that we have all these, what we are going to do, let's go back to our design. We are going to change these. So if you create any component, you just come to the asset section. When you come to the asset section, we have this component. Why we have this component is because when you go back to the component, the frame I create, the name is component. So this is what you are going to see at the first. So they are saying, you want to see the item, the component in this frame? Yes, you press it, and then we have this button. So let's go back to design. In our design, we have the design here. We go to the asset, and then we just drag it. We have our button here. So I will just control. I will just cut it. Okay, let me just go manually so you guys can go with me. I just copy. Okay. Okay, and Figma, in Figma, there is some way to like replace items. For example, for instance, let me just bring this. We play around here, guys. I wanted to show you step by step so you guys will not ask how did he do it. It's too easy, guys. We have many shortcuts that you can use to replace things. As you can see, pass to replace. Pass to replace, we have Shift Command R. This is what I'm going to use. See this one, the frame is purple and this one is blue. So when I copy already, so when I click on pass to replace, this one change automatically. This is the same things we are going to apply here. You select the frame you want, and then I like to use the shortcut Command Shift R. Yeah, I was about to cut my basically the extension I'm using to record this video have also one shortcut, so let me go it manually, guys, for safety. Okay, pass to replace. Now we replace our button. Okay, let me just remove these two. Okay, so when you replace the button, here in this side we have this section which is property 1. Just press on it, and then you have the different button we have. As we decided already, the one at the top here, okay, let me just go back. Here is too small than the contact me button. So we are going to click on the hire me. As you can see, the button is too small, and you can just adjust because this is already in frame, so you can just use the alignment. Okay, I want it to go to the at the end, like align right. It goes down, and then make it in the middle, and there you go. I have my nice button here. And now, because if you guys remember, I still have my my button with me. I just passed it. I also just realized that I really need a big call action button, because I really create a wonderful big call action button. So we are going to use the same scale. Okay, we can make it a little bit bigger so we can have an space. I'll just move it at the top, and then I'll press the key, and then I will just try to make it a little bit big. As you can see, when I'm reducing it, even my border radius at this side is increasing. Okay, now you see I change it here. Let's see, let me show you. When you go back, it also change here automatically. It changed automatically the sizes. Alright, so now we have our this nice button align with the text, so we can just change you see automatically it's fit the content we have, contact me. Alright, and then I will copy the same things here and choose the left icons, and then maybe in the middle. I think this one also needs to be increased. Yeah, sure, because I already. Alright, let me just, I believe this is okay. Yeah, this is totally fine for me. It's depend, you can play around and decide what you want. So now we are going to go to our Iconify plugin. Okay, I'm access the icon section automatically here and search what you are looking for. The shortcut, so the shortcut is command slash, or if you are in PC, I believe is control slash. So I click on this, and then maybe I will say upload. I'm looking for something upload. Yeah, this is what I'm going to use. All right. Yeah, so it's already uploaded. It's already uploaded on my design, but where is it? Most of the time it comes in the corner. That's what I was telling you just a few moments ago. You can just copy it, okay, copy or cut it, come here. We'll use the same things we use for the, so as you can see here, now if you try to pass something in component, okay, let me just close my scale and try to pass something here, it will not go. It will when you try to replace something here, replace, it will say pasting inside the current selection is not possible because it's component. So mainly if you want to access the component itself, just click here and the main component, go to main component. You come here, here we can change it. We are already here, so it's dependent. Do you want, you can just copy and replace. Yeah, it's too small, and the color is really what the things we are looking for, black. And then let me just say, I think I just need to fix my auto layout by center. Yeah, and then maybe this guy, if I can, okay, what is my size is here, it's too big. Let me see what's in my size. Okay, say 30. I have 30. I just link them, and then we have 30. Okay, this is what we have, and then we can just go back to our design, and there you go. All right, let me just go along with you. All right, I just realized that we really have different icon. This was looking down. Okay, I'll do the same things, and then let me find something which is looking down. Go to the next page. Yes guys, this is how I'm dealing in daily basis, so there is no magic. You just need to keep practice and find the best way for you is let me see, uploaded and import, huh? I believe that why. Oh yeah, okay, I think that's the problem. So before I upload it, let me just grab it here and then maybe use this one. Let me see if I can find something more better. I think this one can be more nicer. This one, yeah, this one can be more nicer. All right, there you go. You see the same things, guys. Okay, let's close this guy, and then before I paste it, I'm going to give it the same size, which is 30, and then I can just cut it and then use the same style, which is paste to replace. Then I can just choose my yeah, I think for now this is what we have. And then here, this one, I think it's fine, or maybe I can make it a little bit later so it can be consistent, as you can see, guys. All right, this is the loud CV. It's going to look nice, guys, so don't worry. The load CV. So now I don't know, for some reason this one is too huge. This is too huge. Yeah, I believe, agree. Let me just do something like this. Okay, okay. Okay, am I getting this problem? I'm having some issue here. Alright, as you can see, I can just adjust something like this, and then what do I have? Okay, let me bring it to the left. Don't worry about the constraint, we will talk about it after. I think I can bring it with the alignment here. Okay guys, now we finished with our first column. Now we are going to jump in this nice illustration here. So after getting this, okay, let's structure this. We have this nice circle in the background, and then we have this small shape, and we have this nice picture that we try to cut it to add it more look natural. So first of all, we are going to use our ellipse, and then so to create ellipse, when you take an ellipse, by default you are going to see something like not really straight. Okay, so now if you want it to be really straight, nice circle, I mean the really nice circle, just press on the shift. As you can see, we have this nice, and also you can press shift and option button, so all the sizes can be nice. This is what I'm using most of the time. Okay, so there you go. Let me just go back here and see. Okay, I think I'm gonna reduce it a little bit. All right, how much distance we have here? Yeah, there is no distance, so that means we have it from here, and then we will use the shift and bring it here. So I believe this is what we have for now, and then we are going to choose the color. Use this color, the color picker, this one. You can just try to find something light, and also we are going to save this color, which is color primary lighter or light, is depend, choose whatever you want. Okay, and then now before we jump to the, okay, let's just jump to the image. For the image, you can choose any image you want, guys. Any image. For now, let's go, we're going to use one free plugin, which is Unsplash. We have Unsplash, we have Pexel, we have different you can just go to the simplest for the plugin and then look for the Unsplash. We have Unsplash. If you see the Unsplash, you didn't find the image you are looking for, we have Pexel. We have Pexel. We have Pexel here, but for me I like to use Unsplash. Okay, let's go to Unsplash. I already have Unsplash. It's the same thing. So when you press here, save it, you save it. Oh, I don't even have it, I use it always run. Oh, sorry. So you see, now that I save it, you can just press run, and then here you can choose anything you want. For example, I can just let me find woman. Okay, when you say woman, it should be difficult. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Let's go with this one. It's okay. He's okay for me. It's totally okay for me. Oh no way. See, because I select this frame, because I select the frame, and that way, so I'm going to select outside, so I can have it outside. Yeah. Okay, I think this can be good. This is good. I can take some option, maybe this one also, and then it all depends what you are looking for, guys. So maybe this one. Okay, so now that you have some proposition, I just see something that I don't like as portfolio for this one, I get out with this one. It's all about the ideation, which one you want to use for the portfolio. So now I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to use, I'll show you most of the plugin I use daily basis. I'm using the one plugin which called remove background. You can just type background remove, you will find it. Is it icon 8 background remove? So for me, I believe I already have it. You can just press and then set background remove. So, and you can see the process will start below here, and you can see it start from the first image. You see it's going dark. So now after it's finished, it jump to the next one. So guys, I'll give you some moment. I'll get back to you when it finish. So now the first one finished, you see automatically it jumped to the second one. So in the second one, this is how it's going to be. Also it will take sometimes, it's all depend of most of the time the speed of your laptop, or for some reason with the sizes of the image. All right guys, now we have all our pictures already. The background is already gone as quickly as fast as possible. So let's try which one we are going to use. Okay, I like these images because of the contrast of the background and all the, I mean, she smile nice guys, as you can see. So this give really a nice impression for this. Is also a tips for you guys when you are taking a picture for a portfolio. You need to really show, I mean, nice smile, and you need to show more confident on what you are doing, what you are providing, and your portfolio. So now we are going to, I'm just going, because as you can see the face is looking this side, I needed to look in this this side. So as you can just press flip horizontal. Yeah, when it's flip horizontal, you can just okay, now I'm going to just resize it. When I resize it, you can just copy. Okay, now we are going to jump in our design. You can drag it also here. Now is in okay, let's resize. I'm trying to, okay, let me bring the roller. When you did shift R, you have the roller here. Okay, and then it's okay here. Let me just see how I can make it more better. Okay, how are we going to present this so that the users will not focus on the cutting here? Maybe I can do something like here. No, maybe here. I believe here is okay. So now we are going to use the mask to mask our image. This is how I'm using. Okay, we have the image, we have the ellipse. So before I mask it, okay, let me just mask it and I will show you how the things is, how it's going to work. And the mask, when you mask it like this, you see we have only the images because it masks even the background. I just Control Z. I will duplicate this one by doing Command D. Now I have one ellipse at the back, okay, and also the, okay, we are going one by one guys, don't worry, and then I press it. So now we have our background is still there, nice. So now what we are going to do, we are going to duplicate the image, and the image we are going to bring it out of the mask. We have it out of the mask, as you can see, so we'll have this nice view. Then what you can do, press the command or control on PC and drag it a little bit at the top. This is how it's going to look nice guys. It's too easy, I mean too easy guys. You see, now you have this. Let's continue, let's just start previewing our work, and you guys will see how is what you are building so far. I know the video is going to be long, but this is what we have so far. As I told you, the image is, because it takes time, because of the image is too I can say the sizes is too so high. So okay, there is something. Okay, yeah, it's going to be clear now. What I'm going to search, okay, let me just go back here. Yeah, I believe I know that's something wrong. Okay, now we are going to select from here to the down and then use the scale. I'm just trying to bring it to the line and then shift it here for the alignment. I believe this one will be more clear. Yeah, nice. This look nice. This look more better, guys. Yeah, so alright guys, now we have only our different shape illustration here. As you can see, we have this very small shape. Then what we're going to use, let's go here and use the polygon. For the polygon, okay, let me just show you how the polygon work. When you drag the polygon, is the same things. It will be you need to press shift and have a nice polygon. By default you have the 3 polygon. If you keep increasing, as you can see the polygon here, okay, let me just zoom in. If you keep increasing, we have more and more section. But in this case for me, I'm going to use only the 3, and then I'm just maybe using some border radius and then bring it down and then a little bit rotate it. Okay, I will also just continue the same things, and then this one I can just reduce it and something like this. I change the color, definitely I use this and detach it, and then maybe I can even play around the percentage. Now I think 30%. No, I think maybe 50%. Yeah, definitely. No, maybe 30%. Just play around what you want and let's see how it goes. And then now I'm going to use the ellipse. By using ellipse, as I told you guys, I use the shortcut always. Then we have the ellipse here, and we will have another ellipse here. This one maybe can be a little bit small. You don't need to put too much so many illustrations, so it will be distracted. Yeah, so this is what we have so far. This is a clean design and it's looking so far nice. All right, let's jump in the next section. So what I do most of the time, now that we have all these, you can just frame them together. All right, when you frame them, you can just name it to hero section. Alright guys, we have our first section, and then maybe I can push it a little bit up. Okay, I get out this. Now what is our next section? Our next section is this showcase your project. How many projects did you work on, how many awarding, how many clients you have, and the year of experience, all this. Okay, how are we going to do to focus on this? You can just type, it's just text, it's just a basic text, as you can see. And then now maybe I work on 99. Let me see, how much did I use here? Maybe I use 99 plus project. Okay, how I'm going to do, which number? Let me use one. What are you going by, man? It's too huge. This, yeah, this also I think too huge. Maybe I can use 48. Yeah, 48, and then something bold. Okay. No, Definitely not bold, definitely not semi-bold. I like medium. The size is also too huge, still huge. Maybe something like this. And then at the bottom I will use my component, which is ID40. Okay, what we have in the first is a project. You can choose to put it aligned center, you can choose to put it center. You can just do something like this, and then this one I will reduce a little bit the opacity, and then I will frame them together. I can project. Alright, so this is how we're going to do. Now you can take your time and go one by one, edit them. I'll get back to you when I finish all. Alright guys, now that I finish, you can write anything you want, guys. You can write anything you want, and it's all based on your experience, the client you work on, and then most of the things you think it is really valuable to have there, as you can see. So this is what we have. Okay, and then I think we're done with this section, so let's increase our frames. It's going to be yeah, and then in the next section I believe we are going to jump in the services section. Okay, this is our services section. This will be this is going to be a quick things, because we are just going to use the same component we use on the hero section. And then we have this I think is h2 size, font size, and then we have our paragraph. Then we will create only one, and then we can just duplicate it. Alright, this is what we are going to do. We need to also to focus on the space between here. I think I put it all the number, which is 1 1 2. Okay, all the number. Then now I will have another section here. First of all, I will start taking the same things. This is the same things we have. I'll put it in the middle. Then I can just our services, and then again make sure it's in middle. Then I will use this same text. I use the same things. Okay, I'm going to share with you another plugin, which is really one of the plugins I use in my daily basics. If you go to the plugin section, you can access the plugin here, or you can access it here. If you don't have the plugin, you can just go here and write real, content real is here. Press on it, save it, and then run it. Let's change the content. So basically how this plugin work, you'll have some random names, for example lorem shot. Before you need to go to Google, try to find the lorem option or whatever. Okay, if you need text, we have some like customized emails. Okay, let me just click. You see some customized emails. You have some images here. You can have some avatar, logos, many things. I will let you go through it, and let's go doing continue our building our portfolio. So first of all, you need to select the text you are going to put. Let me just use this lorem option short. I don't want you press it, take the same style of the font, and then paste the content inside. So you can choose the length of the content you want. You can just remove all these. This is what I think is enough for me. Yeah, I'm okay with this text. Let me see, did I use, okay, I even use one line again. But you can if you are doing your real project, you need to find something to really write, of course, guys. Now I'm going to duplicate it, and before going in the plugin, just use the font text you are looking for, font sizes, and they use the same things, and then voila, you have this nice, and then you have this nice paragraph. So I think we're done with this. You can just play around it. For the contrast, I'm going to reduce a little bit the opacity. Okay, all right, I think we're good. We just need, I think I'm going to reduce it again. Yeah, for the contrast also, there is a plugin, guys. You guys will have a bunch of plugin here from my side. I can do my best to really share with you most of the plugin I'm using in my daily basic. So we're going to use the track plugin to check the contrast, the contrast of our font. For example, you can just go here, TA, I believe something track. Is it track, right? I think I just saw it. I missed the names. I guess track, right? Alright guys, I think I missed the name. Let me see if I can find it in my plugin section. I think I forget the name. Oh yeah, it's Stark. It happens sometimes, guys. It's Stark, not start. Yeah, that is it. Just wait for some moment and then press it, and this, as you can see, it's used by more than around like 215 people. You can just save it and then just run it. Now we are going to check the contrast. If sometimes you can see you are not sure if the things you use, oh, I think you need to log in. So okay guys, I'm going to log in and get, alright guys, now that I'm logged in, I can just go back to my account. So they have all these in pro version, but what we want is free version, contrast. So as you can see, the color I take is comparing to the white. This is my color and it's comparing to the white. So today, for today's video, we are not focused on what the meaning of AA and simple A and double A and triple A. So what we are looking for is this. For now, it pass it because the minimum should be 451. So to just make sure, okay, let me just show you something. When you come here, for example, I say okay, choose black. Oh, I need to go to the pro version. But anyway, for now it pass our it pass the contrast. So the people who don't have really nice what they call it, visibility, they can also read our text, because we don't know who is going to read our content or who is going to visit our website. It seems like this space is too huge. I put it a little bit up. So what we have left is this nice card. So let me just grab the card. Let me just do, okay, I will use maybe 3. Let me see something. Okay, yeah, this and then this. Okay, this is our 3 cards. As you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3. So I just get out this one and then give border radius. Is all depend on what you want. I give it white color. white. Take it from here is better, and then give it an effect. So you can just click on effect. Okay, I'm going so a little bit fast, sorry. Just click on this plus button and add the shadow, so you can play around the shadow, what anything you are looking for. You will find yourself sometimes to already have some basics font shadow that you are using in your daily basics. Okay, let me see how it looks. It's going well, but there is something off here. Yeah, the things which is off is this one. Yeah, alright, definitely not like this. Let me see. No, definitely. Alright, and then give it 8%. Yeah, you can take your time and play around it and see which one is really suitable for you, but try to don't make hard shadow. I think 14 can do the works. Yeah, I believe. Let's just get out this one, and then try to see how it will look if we have 3. I think are we good, but for some reason I'm seeing something off here. Alright, let me just play around it, and I can give you time, go to play around it. Let's see how we can improve our cards. Alright guys, so I just came up with some settings of, I guess you also play around it from your side. Now let's make sure for the alignment. Yeah, okay, this is what we have so far. Let me just show you the value. Then we have 34, 80, 10 and black color. You can also change it maybe to 37. Is all depend what you want. Yeah. Alright guys, so now that we have our cards, okay, let's just remove this, and then what do we have? We have an icon, we have text, and we have our content. So okay, let's see which icon are we going to use. We can still use our iconify. Or you know what, let me just create my own. I'm just creating a random, so you guys can decide what you want to create. I'm just increasing it. I will remove the, I don't need shape, because as I told you, if you are working with the icons, you need to decide, are you going to use stroke or field. Yeah, I think this one would look nice. Okay, maybe I can just reduce it a little bit, and then I will create a nice circle a little bit. Oh, you know what, let me just copy this one. I'm lazy, I know, don't worry. Okay, I will just bring this one at the top. Okay, yeah, not bad. And then I will frame them together. let me say shape. So now we'll have to use okay, then we have the position. Let me just say what is going on here. Okay, yeah, my bad. UX UI design. Okay, and definitely 24. I believe 24 is okay. Not really. So guys, you can go and play around and then just continue. Just I'm aligning everything, and then I will use the same text here. Yeah, I don't want too much text here. Just need something 2 line. Yeah, maybe something like this. Let's see how it look. It's looking great. So guys, you need to focus also on the space between here. For example, there is some way that I'm using to know the to know the space between. You can use this when you press the component, press Alt or on laptop, on PC it will be Alt, and then on the Mac it is Option. So you can see here we have 57. Sorry guys, can just make it a little bit down. Okay, I like to use all the number, so we have 58. And then here, let's see. This is too much. Then maybe here like this one. Let's see how much we have. 56 is still. Okay, then 1, 2. So then we have our, we have also the same things. That's correct. That's great. Let's preview. It's looking nice. Just, I don't know, for some reason it looked too much empty. Oh yeah, that's correct. I forget the, this my space is 222. Let me just customize this. One, two, three. Alright, now we have it. Then now I'm going to select all of them and frame them in the same things. As you can see, we can call it cards 1. Okay, so now what's left, we just need to copy it. Let me see, did I position? Yeah, we have one pixel left. And then just copy like this. As you need to make sure even 1 pixel, try to solve the problem to align everything normally. Yeah, so far this is what we have, guys. As you can see, it's too clean. So now this whole section we are going to frame them together, and then we can just name it services. So we have our services. We need to focus on a space between all of them. And then you can see here we have this 3 dot which will help us to add the space between and reduce it once. It's clean. Okay, for the icons and the content, I'll leave it to you guys. Go to work from your side and try to come up with which icon is suitable for you. Product design, are you developer? Okay, front end, back end, marketing, digital, or whatever you guys are doing, just change the content and customize it as much as you want. Okay, let's go to the next section. All right, so here, as you guys can see, it will be really easy for us. I believe you guess what I'm talking about. I just discovered that I make some crazy mistake, guys. So sorry, I forget to change this background. All right, so in this background, that's good that we already make it in frame. So you can just press command or control and adjust the size at the end here, and maybe something somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. And then as you can see here, you don't have any field. When you add, by default is white, so you will not see anything. Okay, so say that I choose this one. Okay, and then maybe I can even because it's the same color with the text, I will not use it. I will just try to come up with a nice one. Sorry guys. Maybe around here. Let's preview our design. No, something really off. Play around. All right, so let's see. It's just that too much. Maybe something around too light. Still, I need something too light. I think this look nice. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad. All right, so we're going to save this color. First color BG lights. All right, so in the next section, what we are going to do, we're going to copy the whole section, and then paste it here. It pastes in the same place. Okay, press shift and drag it down. But here we don't need the header, of course. And then we don't need the download button, of course. If you can see, this is almost what we have. We're just going to change the image and change the style here, but here everything remaining the same. Guys, I just remember, I just see that I don't think for some reason. Yeah, I think it's fine. So maybe we can just add a paragraph. So what we are going to do, we're going to increase, instead of increase, because we already removed the you know what, let me frame this and select all of these. Is from where? Maybe I can select it from here. Yeah, from here, and then frame them. So now that it's good, I frame them. I like to frame most of my things, guys. Because of what? Because I want to play, I like to play around with the auto layout. For example, now this one, if I want to bring it this side, or if you want to bring it this side, You see, so how easy it is. So that's why I like to really let me just bring it at the top, a little bit top again, a little bit top, yeah. And then now this button okay, let me just play around this one. Okay, let me go top, yeah. And then this one can come. I'm already, what can I do? Did I do? Alright, I'll bring back this one. So in this space we can add our paragraph. I just drag in and then I will left align. Of course the paragraph should be 18, yeah. The paragraph can be 18, something like this. But definitely not the same picture. You guys can play around and change it. You can play around it. You can use the same style and change the images. What I can do, what can I do? Let me use this image so you can see the difference. So first of all, we are going to resize our image, and then I can just cut it and then find the image itself. So this can be tricky for you because you already have two images. Okay, select all of them by pressing in this side command and select all of them. So maybe if I did something like it have its same control, let me just doing it from here. So let me see which one it changed. Did it change all of them? Okay, let's do it one by one, guys, to avoid any mistake. I press this one, replace. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It's got at the back. I press this one, it press. Nice. Oh, even the first one works. Just that I didn't realize. So before you resize, as I told you, you need to select all of them. And then move it a little bit, move it, and then drag this one with the shift button here. I can move it a little bit up and then here down. So now we can just select the up one and then press command and do something like this. So this is what we have so far. But this should be the same person, guys. This should be the same person because you are the owner of the page, and this content should change. You should change this content. You need also to focus on the space between here and at the top one. Okay, let me just show you. For example, here I need to increase it a little bit. Maybe if I select this frame, let me see what is the space between all of them. Just press option and you will see here we have 61 and at the top we have 67. So that means we are going to reduce around how many pixels, because I want it to be 60. Okay, we will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. So basically at the top we will have, when you select the frame inside, you press, we will have 60. At the bottom, we're just going to reduce. Yeah, you guys, you see me focus on each and every pixel. It's really important to focus on pixels. So let's see what is the content here. Product designer with the 12 experience. Okay, 12 year of experience. See how I'm saying experience. Product designer. Okay. Again, product designer with the 12 year of experience. Product is better. Designer with 12 years. Of experience. All right, I believe this is what we have as content. Yeah, I use the uppercase. What are you doing? All right, so this is here component. So guys, this is how it is, and go through it, come up with your idea, and yeah, it look clean. We only have some small problem, which is a space between. We have a space between here and here and here. And we're going to use our 3 dots and then go to 1 1 2, and now it will look more clear. Yeah, look nice. It look nice, guys. Let's move on to the next section. Oh guys, we have a long way to go. We'll just display our logos, and then we are going to create this nice interaction. All right, let's go. So for the logos, there is different way to upload the logos. We are going to use another plugin. The Figma community is really too big. You can just write logo. There is better logo. Yeah, this is one of the best I'm using most of the time. You can save it. You can save it and then select the frame. And then you can go to the white, black and white, all these you can choose. So you can search in the bar, let's say Google. So we have black and white, we have the original, and then we have white version. So here we are going to use this black one. Alright, sorry, what am I even doing? Select the frame. Oh, it's not in frame. The good things here also, you can choose the color, the opacity, and everything you want. So as you can see, it's not in frame. That's why you are seeing the text. I just select, I cut it, control command X and then command V. Now it is in frame. So now I'm going to reduce the sizes. Maybe something around let's see, something around 80. Yeah, 80 is fine, I believe. Okay, let's find Figma. The same things. Figma by default, this plugin will not put them in the frame. I don't know, for some reason. I'm going to check the same color with the color picker. I choose, okay, let me just come here and then choose the color picker and have the same color and then give it here 80. Yeah, we will play around it. Let me just finish, come up. I give you some times, and you can go to, you guys can put anything you want. So I just go through the plugin, I find it, and I choose the size I want, the size was 60 height, and then I make a space between 1 to 6, and this is what from my side I come up with. Yeah, all right. So after this section we can just frame them, and then we can just tell them write like partners. Yeah. All right guys, let's go. Okay, this is the, don't worry guys, we're almost done. After this section, then we have only the testimonial. All this will be like quick section, and then we have our footer. Alright guys, we're going to create our section, which is, okay, this is how it's structured. We have our title, we have our paragraph, and then we have this nice animation. Alright guys, now that we finish building our creating our brand partner, so now let's jump into the card, as we can refer to the design we are trying to build guys. So we already finished our hero banner, we finished our product, and then we finished the brand part. Now we are going to build this section with this nice animation for the cards. You guys will see it's really easy. All right, let's jump in. All right guys, so now this is what we are going to do. Usually this is how people goes with that. Don't forget the alignment. Let me just try to select the frame and then bring back our grid. Now what we are going to do, let me just see the structure. We have this title, we have the sub headline, and then we have the paragraph. Now what you are going to do, let's just, okay, I think we already have all these things. What we can do to make it more easy, you can do whatever you want. I try to just copy the same things here for the consistency. Okay, basically you just select them, select all of them, and press shift so that it will not I mean the alignment will not break. Alright guys, so what do we have here? We have select work. I will just change this one to select works. Yeah, definitely we just need to change this. Okay, break the, as you can see my mouse here, you need to detach the component, and then we can just choose maybe semi bold. I believe the font will be maybe 48. Yeah, all right, so then we have 48. Is it okay? Yeah, okay, let me just, how about 40? Oh, no, I believe 48 is more better. It's much better. So we have select work. Now what we are going to do, let's just, oh, what did I do here? Let's just select the paragraph, because we need a paragraph here. So for the paragraph, we are trying to just align it with this. We can make it at top level, and then, or maybe, let me just say something like okay, the alignment will be somewhere here. I would like also to use the ruler. Okay, to bring the ruler, you just need to press shift and R, and then you can just drag in here. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, now we are going to build our, we already have the paragraph, we have all this. Oh no, as you can see here, we have this nice shape that I almost forget about it. So all this you don't need to recreate it again, because you already have it. So I will just select this and copy it, bring it somewhere here. I'll just make it a little bit bigger, okay, and then I'll just reduce the opacity. Maybe I can just, you can use the opacity by, when you select the object, for example, I select this, you can just press your number. For example, when you say 10, it will bring it 10% opacity, and then Control Z again to 20%. When you press 5, it will go 40%. So now maybe I need something 30% or not. Yeah, I think 20 is more better, much better now. Yeah, I think, let me just open it on my prototype. If it's readable, we need to take care of readability. I think it's clean. Let me know in the comment what do you think. If you have more nice suggestion. Alright guys, now we finish our content. Let's just create the card. So for the cards, I will show you two ways. Mostly as you guys can see, when you hover, it have this animation. So I like to create all my animation, most of my animation, if I can say, most of my animation on the component side. So now let's create the our component. First of all, let's go back to the structure. I will show you how it is structured. The structure is, so we have first of all on this we have an image, we have the content, and we have this our white background. So is you can come up with your idea to come up with the same solution, but for me this is how I'm going to build it. First, I will create my rectangle here. Let me just choose something around maybe, let me see, maybe 611. No, this is too big. It's just too big. Maybe something like this. I believe this one will be okay because I need really big view. Okay, let me just try to see, is it okay? Yeah, I think that's okay for me. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I think that's okay for me. I'll just delete this. So now that I have my first rectangle, that I'm going to make it in white, but in white I will not see it, so for now I leave it like this, and then I will just duplicate it by Command D. If you are in a PC, you can just do Control D to duplicate. So I just drag in like this, somewhere like this, okay, somewhere like this. And also, okay, just forget something, that let's do it together. Here I'm going to give the border radius, maybe I can give it 12. 12 is too small, maybe. Okay, let's make it 20. I think 20 is okay. Then I will just duplicate it, and then I will just drag it somewhere like this. Let me just give it a white color. I think I'm going to give my border the effect, which is the shadow for now. Okay, you can give any value you want for the shadow. Okay, let me just try to see 44. Okay, and then we have maybe 10. Okay, and then here I will give it something like 15. Alright, let me see it in my prototype. I like to see how it look. Yeah, it's too dark, but it's too heavy. The saturation is too much. We can fix it after. Let's finish what we are doing here. I'm just showing you the first what they call it, the first way to do it, and then I will show you the way I'm doing it always. Okay, now that we have this, I'm just going to the Unsplash and try to find some image. Alright, so maybe I'll just click food, and then maybe choose this. It's just like that. Okay, now I have this. It's just an example, and then maybe assume that I have my content here. I can just bring it at the top, and then try to make the contrast. This one should be white. Okay, okay, assume that our card is like this. Now to create that hover, I need to duplicate this whole page. Okay, for example, let me just duplicate the whole page. Okay, and then assume that I'm going to create the animation here. Maybe I will just move this one a little bit and then duplicate this one and then down. So then here I will just maybe give it another color. Okay, not this one. I need to select the below one. Okay, I moved the wrong rectangle, guys. Alright, I'm supposed to move the... Okay, so I have this. Then maybe I will just remove the first one effect. What did I do here? Sorry, my mouse just goes right. Okay, let me just remove this hover. Yeah, and I will again duplicate this one. I take the back one, maybe use something like this. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just trying to show you how normally we should do it. Okay, now we have this. So before this is okay, let me just group. I'm going to group this. What am I doing here? Done. Go. And you select this. Let me select group selector. Okay, I have this. Now to add the interaction, I just go to the prototype and then select this and bring it to the next page. Okay, I will use the smart animation. I say okay while hover, right? So now if we go to the prototype, as you can see, this is how it should be. You can see how the animation is added, but with the help of the components, this is how we are going to do the thing. We'll remove it here, and then let's go to our component side. I can just paste it here. Okay, maybe I can just make it a little bit bigger here. Wait 1 minute, what did I do here? Can just press command and then yeah, so I have it here, guys. All right, so here that I'm seeing everything, I will just maybe go to work on my shadow, maybe 5. Yeah, I like to see something like much bigger. Okay, guys, so for now, we already have the group. I will remove the group. Okay, on group, then I will choose the frame section. Let me just make sure that we have all the content. First of all, maybe I will just reduce this so I will have much more space. So by the way, if you have more content like on the card like this, it's better to just put 2 lines, so you can just maybe give 3 dots so that the user will know that when they click they have more content to see. Okay, let me just drag in here this maybe cards animation. Okay, then here I will just increase the, maybe just give it bold. All right, so you need to make sure that the space between here and here will be almost same, guys. Alright, we're not here for structure the card. What we are doing here is showing you how to, it looks nice by the way, guys. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm just adding some space here, because for component, if the component have this, if all the components have the same size, the animation will be more smooth. You will see what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, now that we have this, we can go here, we can do a shift command K to create component, or we can go also at the top here, you'll find it, you can just click. As you can see, it changed to purple. So now we are going to create the variant. We'll add variant, then we have this variant. In this variant, the second variant, then I'm going to select the back rectangle, the last rectangle. I'll duplicate this rectangle, and then I'll just click the button. Okay, let me just change the color, guys. Oh no, wait, I did the same mistake before. Just come here, select the last rectangle, and then maybe just change the color. Maybe if I choose, let me just pick a color here. Okay, and then just, you can use the arrow down and the arrow sidebar to use, try to make sure that all the rectangle you are adding is not going out of this rectangle, guys, out of this rectangle, so that the animation will be more clean. So now we just click, we need to click on this. We need to make sure that the animation we are the shadow we are adding, only the last rectangle will have the shadow. Now we add one. Now we need to do the same things. Okay, let me just change the color, you guys will see it more clear. Let me again grab another color for the consistency color. Okay, maybe something, yeah. As you can see, we are still in this rectangle, this area. So now we click on this one and then come to the side. You can remove the shadow and then come here again, remove the shadow. So only the last one will have the shadow. As simple as it is. So just click on the first one and let's go to the prototype and drag it down. We are trying to connect them together, guys. So by default we have on click on hover and then choose smart animation. Now that we have our component, we can just go back to our design and then go to asset. On every component, as usual, you guys see how we access the button when we are using it in this section. So we will drag and drop our component here and make sure it is aligned with the grid, guys. Let me maybe somewhere here. All right, so I will duplicate the same things, and I duplicate it to make sure it's aligned. Okay, and now you can select two and then duplicate them. Maybe if I say something like 24. Alright, now we have this. If you go here, you will see like you don't need all these things. See how? You see how? So now we have one problem, which is it's overlay on this. Let's figure it out. How can we solve this thing? Okay, I think the space between is too small. Okay, now this is where the scale is helpful on this situation. We can use the scale by just pressing the K. Just press K. When we are scaling, everything will go together. If you didn't press scale, when you are compressing, see how it is. It's not going perfectly. So we can use press K for the scale and then try to scale it maybe somewhere like this, and then I can just copy this. When you copy this, now I'm going to replace it with all these. I select the three. Okay, 1 2 3. Now I'm going to use the replace pass to replace, so all of them, they have the same size, guys. Let me just try to see if the problem solved. Yeah, nice. All right, as you guys can see, This is I believe this is more even clean. But guys, I think let's do something. That I'm seeing that we need to add this border for the first card, which is here. I think I removed that effect. Alright, I think I have already the value in mind, which is 44, and then here we have 10, and then here we have 5. Alright, let me see how it looks. The good things with the component, if you add something, all of them will have it, so you don't need to go to fix anything, as you guys can see. Alright guys, now I think this space is too huge. Let me just go back to my design. This space is too huge. Yeah, now it's nice. Now it's looking more clean. Alright guys, this is how it is. You can go to change images as you want. Let me just help you with that. I can just go select everything you want, go to the plugin, use Unsplash or any tool for the images you want. Let me just go to abstract, and then maybe choose. You can do long press to select many images. Long press long for the first images, and then the other you can just select. I need 3 images. You can just place them, and it will replace all the images. Alright, it took a little bit time before it came. Alright guys, see how clean it is, right? You can also change all of them specifically. You can change the animation, but for consistency purpose, you guys can just leave it like that. Alright guys, let's move on. I think after the card, what do we have? Yeah, you guys can try to see how you can make it much better. Okay, then guys, this is the challenge now I have for you guys. We have this section, which will be more easier for you guys to create. I believe in this position, you guys know, you guys have more idea about how to create all this. This section I'm showing you guys. Okay, let me just help you to remove the grid. This section you guys are seeing here is the same, so we already built it. You can go back, look at it. You can learn how to add these icons, this rating, this icon for the structure. You'll have nice, and this background. We already did all these things. I'm not going to repeat all these guys. I'll just give you the challenge, and if you guys have chance to finish it, just send the link to me on the link below. You'll have my I'll put my email there. Send it to me. I will do my best to review it, and I give you a feedback on it. Alright guys, so now you have all that you need. You finish this, and then you will have this. As you know, you already have the capacity to build this one. It's just a card and some shape that we already see. If you can just go back, you already see how to do this and how to add this little shape. And then we will have also our nice footer. As you can see, the footer is nothing that only a card that you can add some border radius and some content here. Yeah guys, so that's all. This is my first video to post it guys on YouTube, only for helping you guys to learn Figma. If you have any comments, if you have any advice to improve our content on this channel, you guys can drop us an comment in our YouTube channel. And we are looking forward to build a lot of project. Yes guys, on this channel we only come to build the full project only for you guys to see how you can tackle any project you will have in next future guys. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to see what you come up with the other section guys. Have a great day. Let's see how we can improve this channel guys. See you guys. Don't forget to like and comment guys, and subscribe.